Empaths, if you keep on getting hurt or betrayed in any relationship, friendship, platonic, romantic, doesn't matter. If you feel like at the end of the day, the energetic imbalance is there and you're questioning, you're like, I don't get it. I only give unconditional love. Well, maybe that's the problem. Maybe you give too much, right? Society, most people are programmed to be transactional. And empaths are out here just giving love like it's freaking free. It ain't free, baby. Unconditional love is transactional. It has to be. If you only give in a relationship and you don't expect anything in return because you're like, I just want to be of service to humanity. I just want to be a good person. I just want to help them. Oh my God, you are in for a freaking ride, my friend, because you can never help a person that does not want to be helped, okay? And the way that you can tell if a person doesn't want to be helped is if they stay in the same position. If you give them a lot of solutions and they go back to victim mentality, they always go back to victim mentality, or they don't take accountability, or they blame others. Like, it's always just victim mode. That's a clear red flag that you should leave this person. This person is using victimhood as a manipulation tactic to keep you, the empath, the supply that they need, right? So you must be careful. As an empath walking on this earth, you need to take care of your energy, and that starts with boundaries. If you don't have energetic and physical boundaries, it's game over for you. People are gonna literally use you and just discard you like it's like that because they don't give a damn. Okay, and you're going to attract people that don't have empathy, which are called narcissists. Narcissists, they lack empathy. They will literally see you hurting and suffering, and they won't give a damn. They'll leave you, they'll devalue you, they'll discard you, they'll ghost you, they'll avoid you. They do not care. Why? Because they lack accountability. They don't have this thing in the mirror where they go like, hey, did I do a right thing? They don't have that. They just have me. They have selfishness. So you have to be careful. You have to be aware that, these types of entities leech, like they literally, like, oh my God, they need empaths. They need amazing souls like you. And the reason why you've attracted these relationships in the first place is because you lacked the energetic boundaries. You lacked the physical boundaries, okay? You lack that. You gave too much. You gave too much advice. You were basically like a therapist. You are not here to be anybody's therapist. If they do not fuel you, okay, and fuel your soul mission, and you naturally do the same for them, please end the relationship respectfully and move on. But this is literally bound to happen to any empath if you do not have clear, non-negotiable boundaries and set. And that means literally not being too available, whether it's on the phone or physically. You cannot be too available for people, okay? You cannot. You have to have your soul mission in the core front, in your center of your reality. Now, it doesn't mean that you won't have empathy for people, but it means that you'll be rerouting your empathy. And that's where your freaking fire starts to take over and your power is back, baby. Because, oh my God, I will make another video on this, but empaths, you're meant to be a leader. You're not here to heal people, okay? You are here to literally be of service to yourself. And when you are of service to yourself, you are literally in leader, powerful form, right? And you literally start to overflow to humanity naturally. So if a person is always in victimhood, this is a very big red flag. It's an emotional manipulation. They will stay in victimhood. Now, they can be doing this consciously or unconsciously, but most narcissists, they're conscious about it. They lack accountability. That's the reason why they literally hurt you and betrayed you and discarded you, use the discarding method, and they never even apologized. That's the reason why. Or if they did, it was probably fake and not sincere. Now, there are very few narcissists, right, that do evolve, right? That empaths do trigger them and they evolve, because the empath triggers the narcissist just like the narcissist triggers the empath. They both are supposed to evolve. That's the reason why they joined forces, so they can literally evolve, right? So when the empath got triggered, the empath self-reflected as fuck. Like they were like, oh my God, what did I do? What can I do? What can I do? Because the empath like takes accountability naturally. We're like, what can I do? Let's self-reflect. Therapy. Am I the narcissist? You even probably got to that point. That means you're a very genuine soul. If you've got, if an empath, oh my God, if you have gotten to that point, you're an empath and you literally start to question, am I a narcissist? That means you're a very great soul. No, you just literally, the divine needed you, right, to heal that wound of yourself that started betraying yourself. Somewhere along the lines, you just really started to betray yourself, abandon your dreams, your soul mission, what you desire, your self-care. You stopped putting you as a priority because somewhere along the lines you learned that, hey, I'm not a priority. Maybe your parents taught you that, maybe certain family members, maybe school, maybe just society, wherever it was taught unconsciously, right? And then it started to form an identity as you started to become an adult, and you became like a people pleaser, and you're like, whoa, why am I so giving? I'm so literally giving, but I don't ever attract giving people into my life. I only attract people that literally want to take. What is up with that shit? And the people that only want to take are called narcissists, right? There's different types of forms of them and different levels. But the people that only take, wake up, empath, okay? They are literally empty vessels that have entity attachments, dark entity attachments, because they have never healed their wound trauma. A lot of them, especially if they're spiritual, they're stuck in spiritual ego. They think they're the shit. They think they're the god of their reality, but really they're trash. They're garbage. They think they're prophets. Like, oh my God, please don't degrade any prophet or messenger that has walked upon this planet serving the divine mission. Oh my God, no, you have nothing to do with that element or category. But they really think that because, I mean, just think about it. If they were literally of divine frequency, they would not ever hurt you when you're hurt. They would not leave you at your lowest. They just would not, right? They would have empathy, which is something that you have, and you have a lot of it, right? You have a lot of empathy. You naturally have it, but you have to reroute that empathy and that unconditional love and that support that you love to give others to yourself. And that is the way your life will start to shine and thrive and glow up mentally, physically, financially, spiritually, emotionally, everything. Because now you are an empty vessel, but now you have the divine taking over. You have the divine embodying you at all times. See, the difference between you and them, you have the divine being embodied, and they have dark entity attachments being embodied, right? They have the illusion that they're healing, but they're stuck in spiritual ego, right? They're low vibrational frequency. They can't hold themselves accountable. I mean, that's an insane character flaw. So please, empaths, put yourself first, okay? And watch your life start to shine and watch the divine start to speak through you at all times and through other people. You set your intentions and you shall see the signs and shall receive the embodiment and shall receive the manifestation. Why? Because you are of the divine and you are here for the greater good of all. That's what you're here for. And please know, anyone that ever betrayed you or hurt you, it's because they saw that in you. They saw that in you. They saw how amazing you are. They saw that you are a star. And they can't get that energy because they'll never face their demons. But you did. You faced your demons. You faced your shadows. You faced all of those wounds of abandonment and betrayal and hurt and loss. You faced them. And that's why you rise. That's why you rise. All right? Make sure you like this video and follow for more content like this. Peace.